Students, today let us learn first chapter, real numbers. In this real numbers, first let us learn Euclid division algorithm. Before going to algorithm, let us know Euclid division lemma. What is Euclid division lemma? Let us see one example. For example, I have 11 stones. I have 11 stones. I am distributing 11 stones, 5 each to the students. If I distribute 11 stones, 5 each, so 2 members get 5, 5, 1 will be left. Okay, I have 11 stones remain. I am distributing 5 each 5. So if we distribute 5 each 5, 1 will be left. So that can be written as 11 equal to, I am giving 5 stones to 2 members. So then 5 2s are 10, 1 will be left, that is plus 1. If I give 11 stones, distributing 4 each, so 2 members can get 4 4 and 3 will be left. Okay, we can't divide equal. If you want to divide equal, 3 will be left here. So 11 stones distributing equal parts, for 2 students will get 4 each and 3 will be left. 4 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 11. Here if I distribute 11 stones, 3 each student getting 3 stones. Then 3 students get 3 stones, 2 will be left. So 11 stones are distributing to 3 members, 3 3s are 9, 2 will be left plus 2. So here I am distributing 11 stones, 2 each. So 5 students can get 2 stones, 1 will be left. That can be written as 2 5s are 10 plus 1. If I distribute 11 stones to anyone, so what happened? So I am distributing 11 stones. So one student can get 11 stones. Wow, any more left? No, that is 0. So here you are getting these equations. What you are getting here this, so behind this there is a division algorithm. Let us see, we have general division. For example, I am taking 11. 11 I am dividing with 2, 5. If I divide 11 with 5, 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. What is the remainder? Subtract. 1 is the remainder. So this is divisor. This is dividend. This is quotient. This is remainder. Already you know what is dividend equal. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. Do you know this division formula? Dividend. 11 is dividing by 5. So 11 is dividend. The 5 is divisor, 2 is quotient, 1 is the remainder. Dividend equal divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is where we have a division, basic division formula, division relation. See here, if I divide 11 with 4, so in 4 table, 4 3s are 12, 4 2s are 8. Subtract, 11 minus 8, 3. So what is here? 3 is the remainder. So this can be written as 11 equal to 4 2s are 8 plus 3. And here if you divide 11 with 3, 3 3s are 9. 11 minus 9, 2. So 11 is written as 3 3s are 9 plus 2. If you divide 11 with 2, 2 5s are 10. Remainder 1. So 11 can be written as 2 5s are 10 plus 1. If you divide 11 with 11, 11 ones are 11. What we can get? 0. So already we know this division, basic division. We have division relation, dividend equal divisor into quotient plus remainder. If you see here, remainder, wherever the remainder 1, this one is remainder less than divisor. 1 is less than 5, here also. 3 is less than 4, here also. 2, remainder 2, 2 is less than 3. Here, the remainder 1, 1 is less than divisor. Here, what is the remainder? Remainder is 0, which is less than divisor. Of course, in each case, the remainder is less than the divisor. Or here we can write, what are the values of remainder? Remainder values are 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you are getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, some. So, the remainder values are 0 less than or equal to, here we got 0. 0 less than or equal to r less than d. D means divisor. So the remainder may be 0 or less than to 5. Okay na? So here if you replace these values by any variables. For example, I am dividing y with x. Okay na? Or dividing a with b. Quotient is q. Some any here. This is the remainder. So here we are writing here numbers. Here I am writing variables. Apply this formula. Dividend. What is dividend? A. A equal to divisor b into quotient b into q plus remainder r. So here a equal to bq plus r, where q comma r are, where a comma b are positive integers, then q comma r also positive integers, where r lies between 0 r less than b. Okay na? 0 less than or equal to r less than b. So this a equal to bq plus r is Euclid division lemma. This division formula, this division lemma means that is a one proved statement. We can use that proved statement to prove any other statements. Okay, lemma means it is a proved statement. We can use that proved statement to prove any other statements. So a equal to bq plus r. A comma b are any two positive integers. If you there exists a two integers q comma r, positive integers, such that a equal to bq plus r, where 0 less than or equal to r less than b. This is called Euclid division lemma. Okay, let us see some problems on this Euclid division lemma. Let us take some problem numbers. Let us divide and let us write in the Euclid division lemma form. Okay. Let us see, do these problems. For two integers a equal 13, b equal to 3. Find q and r for the following pairs of integers a and b, satisfying a equal to bq plus r. Find q and r. Okay, now for the following integers a and b, satisfying the relation a equal to bq plus r. Let us see, let us take division. Let us divide 13 by 3. 3 table, 3 4s are 12. Near of 13 is 3 4s are 12. So 13 minus 12 is 1. So this we can write, 13 can be written as 3 4s are 12 plus remainder 1. So here, what is the q? 4. B value 3. And what is, here we have to write q value. What is the q? Q equal to 4. R equal to 1. Here also A equal to 132, B equal to 11. So 11 ones are 11. 13 minus 11. 3 minus 1, 2. 1 minus 1, 0. So carry forward 2. That is 22. 11 2s are 22. What is the remainder? 0. So 132 can be written as 11 into 12 plus 0. So this is A equal to BQ plus R, where Q equal to 12, R equal 0. So this is the division lemma. Given positive integers A and B, there exists a unique pair of whole numbers Q and R satisfying A equal to BQ plus R, where 0 less than or equal to R less than B. So see here, you have to do remaining two problems. Do these remaining problems and think and discuss also for you, and see this one activity. Try to do activity. Now let us go for how to find HCF of two numbers using division algorithm. First I will explain you division algorithm. What is the algorithm means? Algorithm is the process of steps to find the problem or solving the problem. For solving, we are following some steps, that those steps are called algorithm. We are using Euclid division algorithm. First, to obtain the HCF of two positive integers, say C and D, with C greater than D. Here two positive integers are given, C is greater than D. Follow the steps. Apply Euclid division lemma to C and D. So we find unique pair of whole numbers Q and R such that C equal to DQ plus R. 0 less than or equal R less than D. If the remainder is 0, then that small value D is the HCF of C and D. See here one in the problem. In this problem, A equal to 132, B equal to 11. 132 is greater than 11. So to find the HCF of 132 and 11, here by following the division algorithm, what you got here? The remainder is 0. Okay now. So the remainder is 0. Then what is the B? What is the B value? 11. That 11 is the HCF of 132 comma 11. If you are not getting 0, if the remainder is not 0, then follow the division algorithm for other two numbers. Here the remainder is not 0. So you can proceed division algorithm for remainder and divisor 1 and 3. Again one more step, apply division algorithm for 1 and 3. That is, here let us see, find the HCF of 13 comma 3. To find the HCF of 13 comma 3, first follow one step for apply the division lemma for these two numbers 13 comma 3. By applying division lemma for 13 comma 3, here what we got? 13 can be written as 3 into 4 plus 1. Here remainder is not 0. If you are not getting remainder 0, apply again Euclid division lemma for 1 comma 3. If you apply Euclid division lemma for 1 comma 3, what will happen? Divide 3 with 1. 1 3 is a 3. 0. Here we got the remainder 0. If you get a remainder 0, that divisor is the HCF. This is the HCF. See, 13 can be written as 3 into 4 plus 1. Here remainder is not 0. Then follow division lemma for 3 and 1. 3 and 1. Now 3 is the dividend, 1 is the divisor. So 3 can be written as 1 into 3 plus 0. So here we got remainder 0. So this one is the HCF of 13 comma 3. If we can do HCF in many ways. In the what are the to find the HCF we have learned this method. 13. 3 3 is a 9. What is the remaining? 3 4 is a 12. Sorry. 3 4 is a 12. Remainder 1. So here we are not getting remainder 0. Again by taking 1 as a divisor, 3 as a dividend. We are taking this remainder as a divisor. This 3 is a dividend. 1, 3 is a 3. Here we got 0. So then we can say this is the HCF of 13 comma 3. This we learn in the lower classes how to find the HCF of 13 comma 3 using this division process, and we have also learned the HCF of two numbers by prime factorization method. Okay, now we are finding HCF of two numbers by Euclid division algorithm. To follow these methods. Okay, let us see one more problem. See some problems finding HCF of given two positive integers using division algorithm. Okay, now here we are finding. Sorry. Let us see find the HCF of following pair of integers, positive integers using Euclid division algorithm. Here it is one problem. Find the HCF of 1860 and 2015 using division algorithm. We can use general division, but we form a Euclid division algorithm steps. So here 2015 is greater than 1860. So divide 2015 with 1860. So divide 2015 with 1860. So to 1860 ones are, it goes once, 1860 by subtracting here 5 minus 0 5, 1, here carry forward 1, 11, here 9, here 1, 11 minus 6 5, 9 minus 8 1, 1 minus 1 0. Okay now, so this we can write 2015 can be written as 1860 into 1 plus 155. Okay now, so here we remainder is 155. We didn't get 0. So you can follow one more step Euclid division algorithm for 1860 and 155. So here 1860 is greater number. So divide 1860 with remainder 155. So 155 155 ones are 155. Subtract 6 minus 5 1, 8 minus 5 3. So carry forward 0, 310. So 155 2s are 310. So here we got 0. So 1860 can be written as 155 into 12 plus 0. Here we got remainder 0. So here we got remainder 0. So then here this B, this is the HCF. When you got 0 remainder, this B divisor is the HCF. So here HCF of 1860 and 2015 is 155. So here there are large number, 4 digit numbers, don't fear. You go for multiplication, verify and subtract perfect. So you can get the HCF. This is your using division algorithm. Let us see one more problem. Find the HCF of 1651 and 2032. So here 2032 is greater number than 1651. So divide 2032 with 1651. So 1651 ones are 1651. By subtracting 2 minus 1, 1. Here we can't subtract 5 from 3. So carry forward here 1, here 10 means I had 9, here 13. 13 minus 5, 8. 9 minus 6, 3. 1 minus 1, 0. 381. Okay. So 2032 can be written as 1651 into 1 plus 381. Here again we remainder is not 0. So another proceed again division algorithm for these two, B and R. So again take the 1651 as a dividend, take this as a 381 as a divisor. Divide 1651 with 381. 1651 381 divided with 381. 381 fours are. So 3 fours are 300 into 4. Approximately 300 into 4 1200. So it is 80. 4 into 80 320. 1200 plus 320 1500. 1500 is near to 1600. Calculate like that. Don't fear. Or multiply with 3 or 4. Multiply 381 with 4. You are getting 1524. Verify. This is near to 1600. Okay. Or otherwise you can go for 381 into 5. Check it out. So subtract. Carry forward 1. 11 minus 4, 7. Here 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 6 minus 5, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So here 1651 can be written as 381 into 4. 1651 can be written as 381 into 4 plus 127. Again here we are not getting 0 remainder. Again follow one more division algorithm for 381 and 127. So divide 381 with 127. So 127 3s are 127 3s are 381. Here we are getting 0. So when you are getting 0, that division algorithm ended, we can find HCF. 381 equal to 127 into 3 plus 0. Here we got remainder 0. So this B is the HCF. So here we proceed 3 times division algorithm. Okay. Until you get remainder 0, you proceed the division algorithm. So this is the algorithm. Why we are saying algorithm means we are following the same step until we get answer. Okay now. So HCF of 1651 and 2032 is 127.